Welcome to the Shannon Fox Show, the podcast where we empower career moms to thrive. I'm your host, Shannon Fox, a career advancement coach dedicated to helping moms like you leverage your strengths to land your dream job, secure that well-deserved raise, or finally get that promotion, all without sacrificing time with your family. Each week, I'll bring you actionable strategies, inspiring stories, and strength-based tools to help you align your career with your natural gifts and step into your full potential. So, if you're ready to stop feeling stuck and start building the career and life you deserve, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Hey career moms, welcome back to the Shannon Fox Show. I'm your host, Shannon Fox, and today it's just you and me. I want to take you back to a moment in my life that completely changed everything for me. You see, from a young age, I was in those corporate meeting rooms, just a kid, sitting in the back, watching, absorbing, learning. I saw how business worked. I saw what leadership looked like, and I knew one day I'd be running the show myself. Fast forward a few years, I had done everything right. I got my BS in international business. I was climbing that corporate ladder, checking every box society told me to check. Sound familiar? But something felt off. I wasn't happy. I was burnt out. I was missing those precious family moments because I was constantly in this never-ending race for success. It wasn't a climb. It was a treadmill. I did everything by the book, yet joy was nowhere to be found. And then everything changed. I discovered something called mastery zones, and it was like I had been handed the cheat sheet code to success. Suddenly, I wasn't chasing any job or any promotion. I was choosing the right ones. I was showing up as my truest self. I wasn't trying to be everything to everyone. I was focusing on my strengths, setting boundaries, and stepping into my career in a way that actually felt good. And for the first time in a long time, I felt joy again. And that's what I want for you. So today, we're diving deep into mastery zones. What they are, how to figure yours out, and how to use it to get noticed, get promoted, and get paid what you're worth. If you've been hustling hard but still feeling overlooked for that promotion, or you've been grinding but your paycheck isn't really reflecting your effort, or maybe you're just feeling stuck in your job and wondering how to position yourself for bigger opportunities, girl, this episode is for you. So grab your coffee, your matcha, or that well-earned glass of wine, and let's get into it. Okay, let's start with this. Working harder is not the same as working smarter. So many of us, especially as career moms, have been taught that we just need to put in the hours, grind it out, and eventually the rewards will come. But that's not how it works. The women who get promoted, the ones who get the raises, the ones who land those dream roles, they're not just working harder. They're working in alignment with their strengths. And that's exactly what your mastery zones are all about. Your mastery zone is the place where your natural strengths and your career goals align. It's where you feel confident, energized, and honestly, like you're killing it. When you know what your mastery zone is, you stop forcing yourself into roles or tasks that don't fit you. Instead, you position yourself in a way that makes you stand out effortlessly. There are 4 mastery zones, and trust me, you're going to see yourself in at least one of these, or maybe even a mix of a couple. Let's start with the executing zone, or as I like to call it, the boss lady in action zone. If this is your zone, you're the one who makes things happen. People come to you when they need something done right. You're organized, efficient, and you have a get it done mentality. At work, this means you meet deadlines, keep projects on track, and basically hold everything together. How do you use this to get ahead? You make sure your boss sees the results of what you do. You track your wins, document your impact. And when it's time for that performance review, you show up with receipts of everything you've accomplished. Then we have the influencing zone, or what I like to call charismatic queen. You are the mover and shaker in your workplace. You know how to rally a team, get people on board with an idea, and make sure your voice is heard. Now, how do you want to position yourself for a raise and promotion? Well, you start stepping into leadership roles even before you officially have the title. Speak up in your meetings. Make yourself visible as a leader now, so when a leadership position opens, your name is the first one they think of. Next, the relationship building zone. This is the heart-centered guide. You're the connector. You create strong, authentic connections. You're probably the one organizing the team happy hours, checking in on people, and making sure everyone feels seen. Companies need people like you. Your key to getting ahead, you need to leverage your network. Get coffee with your boss. Build relationships with the higher ups. When opportunities come up, the people who make these decisions, they'll think of you first. And finally, we have the strategic thinking zone, aka the visionary brainiac. You're the big picture thinker. You see solutions before problems even happen. You're always spotting trends, and you know how to think 10 steps ahead. Want to use this to advance your career? Start making yourself visible as a thought leader. Offer solutions before problems arise. Show your boss that you're thinking about the company's future, and you'll position yourself as irreplaceable. Do you see yourself in any of these zones? Maybe a mix of a couple? The key is leaning into your strengths instead of forcing yourself into a role that drains you. Now that you know your zone, here's what to do next. Start playing to your strengths. Stop trying to be all the things to all the people. If your strength is executing, don't feel bad if you're not the loudest voice in the room. Just make sure your results speak for themselves. If you're the influencing or relationship building zone, lead into your ability to make connections and lead. And if you're a strategic thinker, position yourself as someone who brings solutions, not just problems. And here's a pro tip. Start using this language in your job interviews, your performance reviews, and salary negotiations. Instead of saying, I work hard, you can say confidently, I thrive in the executing zone, which means I not only meet deadlines, I anticipate roadblocks before they happen and keep projects moving forward. That is the kind of language that gets you noticed and makes you stand out. Now, if you're listening to this and thinking, I have no idea which zone I'm in, I got you. I've created a Mastery Zone Discovery quiz that will tell you exactly which zone you're in and how to start using it to your advantage. It's quick, it's fun, and it'll give you real insight into how to position yourself for success. You can find the quiz linked in the show notes to take it now. All right, my friends, that's it for this solo episode of the Shannon Fox Show. If this resonated with you, share it with another career mom who needs to hear it. And if you're serious about getting to that next level, take the Mastery Zone Discovery Quiz today and DM me on Instagram at the.shannon.fox to tell me which zone you got. Hit subscribe, leave a review, and until next time, keep owning your strengths, asking for what you're worth, and stepping into your mastery zone. Thanks so much for tuning into The Shannon Fox Show. If you found value in today's episode, I'd love for you to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with another career mom who's ready to thrive. Don't forget to grab your free Mastery Zone Discovery Quiz, where you'll uncover your strengths and take the first step toward aligning your career with your superpowers. You can also connect with me on Instagram at the.shannon.fox for more tips and inspiration. Until next time, remember, you're not just building a career, you're creating a life you love. Let's make this happen.